Hi everyone, welcome back.
What I'm holding right now is history. I kid you not.
Today's episode is all about progress reports and progress reports and progress reports. I'm back on site with Anahita and we want to do something a little different this time. So enjoy, we're going to step back and we'll see you at the very end. Good morning. Today we're at the Invisible House. It's the 12th of December. It's freezing cold. We are 1.5 weeks away from our reveal and there's tons going on. So I just wanted to walk you through a little bit about what's going on site.
Yeah.
So it's good to know that there's a team that is over here. How about the curvature? We're here in the master bedroom. And as you can see, we've got this phenomenal curved fireplace wall that we've designed, and it's just been plastered, so it's ready for decorating, which is going to start over the weekend, leading into the new week and just the final rush before all the furniture comes in. So we've got this beautiful curved design, and we'll have the fireplace run through the bottom half of this feature wall. We'll have some sort of plant in vintage vase on the corner, which is not finalized yet. A really cool stool on this side. And if we turn around, our template master bed is going to be made up for the first part of this install and be on this end of the bedroom. We've got these beautiful plaster pendant lights that are going to be installed as well. And then we'll have around the corner a little bedroom stool, which is going to be really lovely to relax on, a really cozy sculptural bedroom stool with a beautiful bowl side table. And if we take a walk through to the master ensuite, there's a lot going on here. At the moment, it's being micro-cemented, and then it's leading into some beautiful embroidery work on the right-hand side of the bathroom, where we will have our shower with shower jets and a jacuzzi tub put in the spa zone of the bathroom. On our left-hand side, we have a curved wall, which is going to, it's sort of a feature statement, so just not an ordinary toilet wall. We wanted to create a sculptural moment. And of course, the piece de resistance to this bathroom is going to be the vanity, which is going to be placed here. That's going to come in at the very last moment, but we can't wait for you to see that. So we're here in the great room, and this is going to be a really spectacular space because we want to create a vibe that is just made for gathering and entertaining, and something that's sculptural and artful and calm. So that's the vibe for the house as overall, but specifically for the space. What we're looking for here is moments of interest and really playing with geometry. So we've done this again with our medium design, incorporating quite a bit of curvature. The TV in this room is going to be on a much smaller scale, but this is, for socializing and not just for TV watching. And so the main idea for this space is that we have really beautiful pieces of curated furniture, which are comfortable and sculptural and beautiful to look at. So we've got these really stunning armchairs coming all the way from California, by beautiful contemporary firm based out, I believe, near Malibu. We'll link up the supplier close to the time. We have them kind of situated in a circular formation to kind of create a conversational pit. And then close to the window, we'll have our sculptural rooms again with our beautiful travertine dining table, some phenomenal, minimalistic and organic white oak dining chairs. And then here at our island, which is going to be cladded with Taj Mahal quartzite, we're going to have really gorgeous stools that we've ordered from a really interesting supplier out in the US again. So they're custom made and they have been finished with like a beautiful shearling seat. And then the real show-stopping moment about the island as well is going to be these beautiful large pendants from Visual Comfort. And Anna will tell you a little bit about the drama that we had with those pendants. Yeah, it's really going to come together really nicely. I think the key thing that we want to do is make sure that we have a balance in our material mix. So we're really playing around with a couple of things, you know, cold and warm textures, trying to keep it calm and zen, but balancing our textures so that they really speak to, you know, the contemporary brutalist modernism that's running throughout the space, but without being too cold. We still want to create an inviting, warm atmosphere. And I think that once it all comes together, once it's all finished with the furniture installation and the styling, I think that it's really going to speak volumes.
So, guys, let me tell you the story. This what I'm holding right now is history. I kid you not. So as you can see, if you come closer, this is bronze at the moment. Obviously, if I show you the inside, this used to be brass. So what we did initially was we found a company, we've actually worked with them, and us into bronze, because obviously this house, the finish is in bronze, not brass, and they did a fantastic job. As you guys can also see, they've patinaed the chains as well for the lights. So what this actually does is our metal specialists turned the chains also from brass into bronze as well. And as you can see, they are literally the exact finish as the original bronze, which is phenomenal. So the story behind what I'm holding at the moment is that we've bought these beautiful lighting for the kitchen island. They are stunning, big statement, and they had it in two finishes. So they had it in a bronze finish and a brass finish. And guess what we received? We received the brass because they sent it to us accidentally, and when we called them to replace it, to change it, they didn't have the bronze. So we called the manufacturer to ask them if they can ship us the correct finish. And unfortunately, our luck, the shipment was in the middle of the ocean, and it was going to take forever for them to actually bring it to the UK. So it would be after our timeline. Obviously, that's not an option for us. We need to get it before our timeline. So what we did was we asked a beautiful contractor, one of our contractors who does all of our bronze, brass, metallic work, and we asked him if it's possible to turn the brass into bronze, and he did an amazing job. That's the backstory. But let me tell you guys this. We were chasing this company for a whole month. We contacted the American suppliers in New York. We contacted the suppliers in France. They didn't have anything in stock, so we made do, and we did this. I am currently standing in my favorite room. I can easily say this is my favorite feature of this house and this room. The furnishing, the way we're playing around with some of the pieces is just Phenomenal.
So I don't know which one is my favorite room yet, but I would say that I'm thoroughly impressed with how this media walls come out. It took a lot of painstaking detail to get it exactly to form. We initially designed it so that it would be fully curved because the idea was that we were going to have it as a wall for a projector screen to be able to watch TV, football, cinema whenever, so not be kind of fixed to nighttime viewing only. And so as a result, we had to create a flat surface area for a large scale TV that we could kind of incorporate. And that meant, you know, tweaking the design a little bit, which was, it was not the easiest under the timeline that we had. And that also meant, you know, adjusting the dimensions of the fireplace mantle for the fireplace that's going inside of it. But yeah, we got there in the end, and we're working with an incredible team of craftsmen who understand the attention to detail. So the quality of the execution really comes down to not just the design, but actually the team that we've pulled together, who are so caring about the work. They're so detailed about the work, and they understand that for us, it's the vision, but it's also the practicality of the execution. So we try to meet that in the middle, and we've been so lucky and blessed to have the most incredible team come along with us on this journey, because really, even at this point, and it's not even done yet, even at this point, it is just breathtaking. Yeah. This room is yet to be lime washed. It's yet to have the lighting installed, the AV installed, the furniture installed, the artwork on display. It's just going to be absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait for you all to see it. So, I mean, jury's out whether this is going to be my favorite room as well. The great room is a contender. Master bedroom was, I can't pick.
We basically can't pick which one is our favorite.
You know, different elements from different rooms.
Definitely. But as of today, for now, this is my favorite room. We've also used an Emprado tile at the bottom to create a little feature as well. And this is a tile that we've continuously used throughout the rooms. So you'll definitely see that in the master bedroom as well as the master ensuite.
And it's also going to be continued a little bit of this Emperado in the foyer, and we'll have a repetition of it a little bit in the games room.
Absolutely.
So we like to repeat the materials wherever we can to kind of create the cohesion throughout the house, and in different ratios depending on the need for it in the space. But yeah, the Emperado is such a beautiful tile. It's obviously, this is porcelain and not marble, but it's equally, you know, majestic as a porcelain tile, and it also makes it for a lot more of an easier installation as a tile versus a marble in this regard. So we're very, very lucky to have a brilliant team to be able to execute it.
Just to also point out as well, with some of the major, I wouldn't call them issues, but because of our time frame being really tight, for example, one of the problems that we were facing is obviously this is all plastered, and the room being really cold, the plastering takes a long time for it to dry. So as you can see with everything, we need to be really coordinated. Our team needs to be coordinated to just make sure everything is done on time, because if the plastering, for example, doesn't dry fast and doesn't dry on time, then the decorative team are not able to lime wash this. So as you can see, we 100% need to be coordinated with everything, not just us, but the whole team.
I think it's also important to point out that, well, it's not a typical timeline, because usually this type of work would probably be mapped out over a few months, and we're working to deliver within a couple of weeks, not even a month. We have currently a week and a half to go before we reveal the first phase of this installation to our client. And it's like, it seems like there's a lot to be done, but I think it's going to come together fairly quickly. So we just have to watch this space and keep you in the loop as to how it all unfolds.
So literally in about 2 days' time, you guys are going to see a massive transformation within this room. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Thank you so much for watching. In the next episode,
We have a very, very special guest.
all the way from Saudi Arabia, and she's following us around as we kind of make a mad rush to the finish line. So it's going to be a really jam-packed episode, and I hope you can join us for that one. Let us know what you thought of today's episode, and leave us your comments.
In the comments below, please.
And yeah, like this video and subscribe if you enjoy it. See you soon.
So you're gonna say hi, and I'm gonna say hi, and
Oh,
you'll be
please
like,
don't.
welcome back to.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Hi, and then welcome back to, and then you
Okay.
continue.
You're going to say welcome back.
No, you're gonna say welcome. I'm just gonna say hi. I'm just here for the hi.
Okay.
Alright?
Hi everyone, welcome. Okay.